We some MVPs, we the state champs, getting scouted, I believe in me. Never really cared, no doubters, I can do it, I knew it all. I said I can do it, I knew it all. Yeah. Love my highs, but I love my lows, cause that's what keeps me chasing goals. I swear to God, I'm grinding it.
I know this is a little bit like off topic, this isn't the race as such, but this is our hotel for tonight. So from the finish it's 29 minutes. Yeah, we're staying here. I just googled it. There's a ski resort in the winter. How cool is that? Look at that. Today was hard. Today was real hard. Let's get personal here. So yesterday I felt kind of good. Like, I felt, although that it was like a really long day, we did 200 plus K, I still felt like I hadn't really tested the legs at all. Today, completely different story. Let's refer to the manual and I'll show you what I mean. Day 2. Okay, so today we went along here, up some climb, down, up, and then never really descended again. It was all out attacking to here. Break went here, which I was in. Just got like real hard, and like I tried to get the KOM points here, which didn't work. I tried to leave it late, but I should have gone early. Anyway, that's irrelevant. Came down here, got to the feed, Grandma Musette. I was in a break of 6, by the way. So break of 6 is kind of like an ideal size break, and the way it worked out pretty good, because the 6 that were in the break, there was me, there was a rider from the Yellow Jerseys team, and then there was like kind of Japanese riders who are kind of like, for those of you who watch my RAS vlogs, they're kind of like the county riders of the Tour of Korea, if that makes sense. So like 80k to go. I heard news that Bibi was coming across in a group of 12. They got across to us literally just before the last KOM of the day, which was around 25k to go. But at this point I was starting to get like really kind of, not dehydrated, but the heat was starting to get to me. And like when you breathe in, like for those of you who have been to hot climates, or in particular ridden or raced in hot climates, your chest tends to dry out. So when you take deep breaths in, it's almost impossible to do that, because the sharpness of the heat in your lungs kind of like almost takes your breath away. I did like as much as I could, I think, before I got like dispatched by the front group and rolled in on my own. But you know, it was all for Bibi. At the end of the day, it's a team game, and the team wins. You know, the individual doesn't win, if that makes sense. My Garmin. So like today's vlog is like pretty vloggy. Does that make sense? So instead of being like, you know, this is this is us signing on. This is just a regular vlog, like a vlog where I'm just talking to you and telling you what happened today. I got in the break, it was damn hot. It was very, very little wind, so it was just real dry. And I was glad to finish. I mean, it was only 155k, but like...
How would you massage around the cut then? How do you deal with that? Does that affect how you do the massage?
Depends where it is. On the knees, okay, because you're not really going to be rubbing or massaging the knee too much anyway.
Yeah.
But if it was on like a more fleshy bit, then yeah, it would a little bit. But all you can do really is just avoid the area.
Depends how big it is as well, probably.
Depends how big as well, yeah. So if you had it up in your quad or anything, then you'd obviously have to avoid it and you'd miss out on a bit of massage there. But yeah, you'd have to avoid it really.
This is the obligatory hotel room tour. As far as hotel rooms go, this is a pretty big one. Well, let's just explain where we are first. We're staying not far from Muju, M-U-J-U, and it's known as the world capital of Taekwondo, I think. More to the point, we're staying in a ski resort. It's not great, but I'm going to give you a tour anyway. So this is the room. It's an apartment, I guess you could call it. So we've got a huge, it's not huge at all, is it? Who am I kidding? Fits 4 people, dining table. We've got a fairly large TV here, which is really flipping rare for something that's actually quite crummy. We have a fan because we have no aircon. Those are literally the only sockets in the room. What are they doing there? We have a lovely balcony with a view of, well, there's Robbie's bed. I always give him the double. Cool fact, I actually don't like double beds. There's too much room, that's the reason why. I tend to like move about quite a lot, and then, anyway. This is my bed, there's my pillow. It's my suitcase coordination down here. I love the tidiness that I always bring to races. Some bins, sink, hob, rice cooker. You wouldn't believe it, but that actually comes with the room, and a fridge. And that's it. The bathroom isn't really what you'd expect. I mean, it's it feels like a pop-up bathroom. Like it feels like there's nothing under the floor. It feels like it's all plastic made of. Feels like it belongs in a caravan. We had no towels. Well, we did. We had like mini towels that we'd actually use for covering ourselves up when we have a massage. We didn't actually have any proper full-size towels. Just goes to show that we don't always stay in 5-star hotels. By the way, just as a disclaimer, JLT Condo, well, the team, we don't book these hotels. This is all done by the organisation. So that's something else that I could really talk about, but the organisation is in charge for where you stay at kind of tour races. It just so happens that because we're in the middle of nowhere, out in the wilds, the hotels tend to be hit and miss. I did an 82k an hour max speed today. Average power 234 watts. A pretty appalling maximum power. 275 normalized. A reasonable TSS score. So 190 beats per minute. That's pretty high for me. So tomorrow is going to be probably even harder. But I'm just happy with the way I was able to recover from yesterday's crash, which, by the way, I'm absolutely fine. There's only like little grazes on me now and little lumps and bumps, which are going down perfectly well. So tomorrow, hopefully we'll do something a little bit different.